Hey MR2 lovers, so just a little update on this last piece of body kit styling that I've been after for a very long time, thanks to Nigel Smith, who makes all our bits and pieces for us. He's provided an authentic Kanimari diffuser. I've wanted one for like 5 years. Anyway, my styling was always with that in mind, so it's going to be tricky to fit. I'm using 3 types of kit as it is. That's a border front. I modified it. I didn't like the aggressive look for my styling, so I blocked off the side holes under the indicators there, put in some halo cob lights so the outer ring lights up separate from the middle. Looks a bit evil at night. Anyway, also thank you to Nigel, got this little V bit put on, because I'll be honest, the SW20 is a very roundy sort of car, and though I like the border front on different cars and different styles, that front bit's just flat with sharp edges, and it just doesn't seem, I don't know, for me it just doesn't seem to suit the car. So this pointy bit is inspired by Duluck. We'll probably thank Shane Redman for putting that in my head unwittingly. What else do we have? Work VSKF wheels with fancy middles. I've loved these for like 20 odd years. I don't care if people say it's not fashionable. I say, you're not fashionable. Oh, my little logo thing. So I put a piece of wrap over the top half of the triangle here. There's a nice little line, if you look for it, that just comes to a point. So I stopped at that. Might look odd in the video. It doesn't look so odd in real life as I look at the screen. Doesn't look quite right, but it is. It just makes the wing mirror sleeker. Maybe the other side will look better. Yeah, see what I mean? And the observant of you will notice that I had a piece of wrap put on the edge of here. I'm very OCD when it comes to styling, and I just feel with the bulk styling in my car, shut up aeroplane, with the styling, it's quite bulky but kind of jet fighter-ish, I suppose. And 2 planes, are you kidding me? Anyway, so I like that roofline to be complete. It's fine when the T-tops are out, that makes people notice it. But anyway, oh, down here, side scoops are border, but they have, where's my finger? They have a really big tab that sits in here. It looks ugly, so I cut mine down to a crescent. To blend the border front into the Tom's side with winglets, which should look like that. I got Nigel to make me just the border wedges, and I reversed them onto here and trimmed them to fit, so it gives that little flow through there. And didn't intend it to, but it makes the front look a little bit wide body, you know, it just seems to accent the bulge, you know, of the wheel arch. But anyway, so more obviously, I suppose, is the roof blade. Don't know the make. I know it's authentic, whatever it is. Nigel Smith makes these. Haha, surprise. Phoenix Power engine cover. I won't show you it in this video, but because time will run out. But under there I've got a polished steel twin fan shroud. Yep, that's pretty cool. Right, Phoenix Power spats on a border, on a Tom's rear bumper. I like it. I don't care. I really wanted that. That just, my car sort of comes out at the back at you, and it was a bit plain at the bottom there. This just brings it out a little bit, you know. The only thing I was never fully satisfied with, and this is what this video is about, is it doesn't reach the end. Nigel Smith, if you're watching, I'm pretty sure that my idea, your product, you could modify these. They just got to have some took out in the right places to fit the Tom's bumper. But if you extend that, which I'm going to show you in a bit, so make them pre-trimmed and extended, then why not sell PP spats to Tom's rear bumper owners? I mean, comments below, guys, if you want Nigel Smith to do that for you. But you can see the potential. It looks good with a Tom's rear, which is the best rear, let's face it. Jap speed exhaust. Okay, the wing, you're noticing the wing, of course, quite rare. 6 years and 26 years of doing Facebook stuff and about 26,000 pictures. I'm only aware of was it 15 maximum, 15 of these, and some of them are old, just old pictures. The cars might not exist. They're quite rare. I love these to bits. It's what caused me to restyle the whole car. It was all Tom's before, but that wing, I had to make it look right, which it never does on a camera, phone camera, but it's not so garish in life. Anyway, so getting to the point, right, so Kanimari. Now, it pains me a bit to butcher this. I love these bits that go around the exhausts, and I like these two uprights here. So what I've had to do, it's a crime, but it will be a piece of art when it's done, is I've had to cut this piece out so that it fits up underneath and just behind the Phoenix Power spats. So coming over, forgive the quality of this video, it's just a quick phone thing. So I got Nigel Smith, oh yeah, bare feet, well it's sunny, why not, because beer. So I got him to make just the end bits. I think, bless him, I think he's made them a bit deeper for me so I can trim back. That was thoughtful. So basically I want them to come about there. I can't quite fit it flush because of the lip on the bottom, but you get the idea. If I can come back enough, just got to position it right, but get that to fit in there and painted and blended in. That'll do well. It's better, isn't it? It needs to be longer. Yeah. So I'm crawling about on the floor, it's why it's shaky. Yeah, definitely. Looking at the other one, big gap. It was always a problem for me anyway. But now that I'm going to put the Kanimari on, that needs to be there. You'll see why in a minute. Let me pause you for a minute, get everything in place, and I'll show you where I'm at with this. So you'll notice like I said earlier, I wrapped the edges of the T-bars. I had them centre done white. Can't get that sun glare out. Had the centre bar done white as well because I've got a spare set of T-bars, and they're going to be wrapped completely white. So, like, to rock that winter mood, hardtop look, I put my internal covers on and my tin top effect T-bars. They just give it quite a solid look. I mean, it's not too aggressive, it's radical, but I've tried to keep it minimalised and blending and not lose the shape of the MR2, but that's just me. Anyway, so Kanimari. I like saying Kanimari almost as much as I like saying Yokohama. So that's not racist, by the way, it's an actual place. The Americans know that very well. Right, so that's what we got, that's what I'm after. Like I say, phone video, it's got this fisheye effect. It looks much better in real life, but that gives you the idea. So the top part of the Kanimari, that top line, disappears up behind the Tom's bumper. Most of us will have that metal grille that came as standard. It sticks down there. Mine had been bashed up. It's quite a bodge, so I actually cut it off. That's it, I just cut it off. I'll probably regret it one day, but who cares? So it leaves a gap just wide enough for that to slot right up into. There might be some fixing points there, if I make them. So I think you can see the Jap speed exhausts stick through there real nice. You've got a picture, if you're not visual you'll find it hard, but you've got a picture that all in whites, and you've got that nice circle. Now it's not perfect right there, but as you recall, this is just a loosely fitted extension to the PP spat, so it's not in place, it's not pushed home. There's a big gap behind it at the minute, but that's gonna look smooth when it's done and in the right place. Oh, feet in the shot. So just to show you that extension not being there, that's what we got. Very ugly broken line. This one's not going to snap into place so easily. Yeah, no it's not, but you get the idea. Oh, straining because I'm leaning over. Oh. So I've not wedged that bit up, but going back this side, probably better from this angle. If I can get low enough, because my tent is in the way, car tent. I don't know if you can just see that. Okay, let's go here. So it fits under there, sweet. So yeah, I think that's going to look okay. Like I say, you can see the lip under there. Bear in mind it's going to be white, not yellow. But I think when you're down this low, my camera's like a foot off the ground, you know, that's just going to look like the Tom's bumper comes down further than the spat and bends under. But really, this is what, about 3 feet off the ground. You don't even see it. This is me standing up. Okay, this is eye level standing up, so you're not even going to see that bit. Being parked behind at traffic lights, I reckon you're going to be sitting about there. What are these fisheye lenses on these phones? Are ridiculous. What I'm seeing is a bit more like that. Yeah, so parked behind. You can imagine that in white. That looks sweet. Goes round the old Jap speed exhaust nicely. But the Phoenix power spats definitely needed extending, so got to have that done. And like I say, it will sit up just a tiny bit more than that, about another 5-10 mil more than that. But it goes into a nice little recess that I can make some fixing points, so that's cool. But I'm thinking under that edge there, I'm going to have to probably tiger seal that. I think that'll be the best way, or the thing is going to flap. Which means if I want my exhaust off in future, then thinking ahead, I think it's going to have to be the Tom's bumper off. Whole bumper off, change the exhaust. Well, that's no great hardship. We all know it's just that where's my finger? There, this strip and the lights come out and whole bumper comes off as one, so it's not a problem. Cool. Okay, so I'll keep updated. I'll be honest with you, I've got a lot of things on my plate at the moment, so probably this is not going to be completed and on and sprayed for a couple of months. Got a fourth gear is crunching, so I've got to get the synchro done. The stage 2 clutch I had put in about 2 years ago, though I don't use the car a lot, is slipping already in higher gears, so that I'm going back to OEM clutch. It's lasted 20 years, it will do fine. So get them bits done, get that put on and sprayed. Then the final my girlfriend laughs when I say final piece, once the bodywork's all done, diffuser on and everything, clutch done, gearbox sorted. Then Falcon Ruben Dennis in Miami, our good friend on Facebook in Florida, sold me an ECU, Link G4 Plus ECU. Comes with anti-lag, flat shifting and launch control, which sounds pretty cool. So I'm hoping Jeff Trump, the one and only Mr. Jeff Trump, the only man that really I trust to work on my car, he's intending when he gets a chance to fit my Link ECU, tidy up the engine bay, and Falcon has said that he's gonna have his number one man tune the ECU through the internet, because you'll of course connect to a laptop, from Florida. So this will be tuned in England. This will be sitting in England and tuned from Florida and US of A. How Miami Vice is that? So final thing to say is for Christmas my girlfriend Cara got me a track day ticket. Got to use it by the end of summer. So diffuser on, ECU sorted, clutch, fourth gear synchro done, tuned up, spitting flames, roasting marshmallows by the exhausts by the end of summer. Cause for celebration. So don't feel disheartened if you've had a long-term project. Honestly, this car's not quite finished and I've had it 6 years, so it's a piece at a time, you know. It's your work of art, it's your legacy. So even if you got a driveway or garage queen sitting there, don't worry about it, just do a little piece at a time, bit by bit. Everything adds up. I mean, even a silly thing, this is easy to do. These door catch covers, horrible bit of metal there. I could supply these covers. I've got some nice TRD ones in my car, but you know, 10 quid, something like that, 10 quid, and you got a nice little upgrade. So it's the little things really, you don't have to do big things, just keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Little inside shot, Nardi 4-spoke. A lot of you guys like a 3-spoke. I just have very different driving styles for different moods. So 4 spokes, I hold it there, I hold it there, I hold it 10 to 2, quarter to 1, 5 to 5, I hold it every blooming where. So I like a 4-spoke. Japanese grinning skull gear knob. Some of you will throw up and think it's very Marmite, but I like it. It feels good in the hand. Whatever way I hold it, feels perfect. And a bit of bleach, you know if you know. And Ryu and the other God of Death, that's Death Note. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed my little walk around. Maybe you learnt a thing or two. I'll keep you updated, but it's going to be a couple months before I get that fully sorted. But I honestly think that is my missing piece. Viva Familia!